What is up, you guys? Y'all come on in. I'm not going to keep you for a long time. I want to have a good time, but I don't know how this conversation is going to go. So let me go ahead and get. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Nita, your favorite diva, and I'm back for just to talk about Will Smith, his apology video that he put out. And I wanted to go over and dissect it. Let me give you my overall feelings about it. Okay. Y'all saw my thumbnail when sorry isn't enough. Okay. So, yes, when sorry isn't enough, and it looks like they are going to be holding this man's feet to the fire for some time now. Now, to me, I feel like the couple cannot do anything without the type of scrutiny that y'all are giving them hell. Y'all are giving them hell. Hey Daria, hey Support Gaming. Y'all are giving them the blues. They can't be human. They can't make mistakes. They can't come and apologize. They can't nothing. First of all, I want you to kind of get that in your mind and sit with those feelings. Everybody is not the same person that they was yesterday or even 10 years ago. Okay. So we know that they actually kind of had like this weird relationship where um it wasn't traditional. That's what I'll say. It wasn't traditional. There was some ups and downs. He was pursuing her. She wasn't sure. There's a lot of background history with this situation. I was going to get to that. I was going to get to that Support game because I honestly feel like, let's watch the video. Okay, I want to watch the video and I'm going to stop at every time that he answers a question and I'm going to address his answer to the question. Okay, so let's just do that so we can get into the real conversation of it all, because I don't just want to talk about it. I want us to watch it and really dissect it. So I have it up. It's queued up. And can y'all see it? Let me know if you can hear me and see me well, right? I feel like you can, so it's all good. We're gonna go ahead and get it started. I'm gonna go on mute because I don't want a weird like echo. So it's gonna take me a while to get back off of mute and come back with my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family. specifically Tony Rock. You know, we had a great relationship. You know, Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell?
Okay. So with that, I got two things. I got, when he said he wasn't going to unpack all of that, it's because he has not unpacked all of that. He hasn't. He has not unpacked it. He does not know exactly where his thoughts is on it. All he knows is that wrong place, wrong time, wrong road. That's what he knew. And I just think that he really was just kind of like, okay, let me accept accountability for my actions and let's just do the right thing. So that's what I felt. Did y'all feel like he's just, the apology is because wrong place, wrong time, wrong action, but there's more to the story. Hey, Icy. Hey, HEA. There's more to the story. And as we get through these questions, he'll address more things. But the apology was the right thing to do. Remember, I said when sorry isn't enough. Okay. Going back on mute. I'm going to be in the comments and I'm going to be watching as well. So y'all can leave comments or whatever. Leave your comments on my commentary. Leave your comments on how you think he handled the question. Okay.
Tell you to do something? No. It's like, you know, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe. And say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, you know, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. You know, it happened on Questlove's award, and you know, it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed?
All right, you guys. So that part, Icy, absolutely right. He is still in the healing process. He is still processing everything that he did. And he definitely still needs more healing, for sure. And I think, okay, so listen, the way I hear, like, shout out to Moochie, she act like Jada Pinkett Smith is the Taliban. She act like Jada is over to the side with the AK-47 pointed at him like, you better say this. Listen, this man is 50 plus years old. Okay. So at that big age, you have to let these men take accountability for themselves and their actions, because that's exactly what it is. It is their, it was his choice. When I watched it, y'all, if y'all watched it, it was a lot of uncomfortable giggles and like there was a lot of different emotions that was kind of going on at the time. And I was just like, is this for real? I didn't know if this was for real. So if I'm thinking that, do you think Jada could possibly be thinking that? We had no idea whatever triggered him to go up there and do that on his big night at the Oscars, on the Oscar stage. I don't believe that that woman is up there. That Jada Pinkett, she ain't even 5 feet tall. Like, what would possess you to villainize a woman to the point that you could say that this man can't have his own autonomy and he can't act and make his own choices? That does not make sense to me. That does not compute. It doesn't compute to me. So it feels weird. And I know it's a thing about how mothers and women and how they coddle their sons and they take all the responsibility for their children and their actions. And then it kind of boils over into the, taking accountability for men's actions when, listen, they are supposed to be the leaders of the community. And so I her rolling her eyes, that's telling me what I hear is that Jada can't be her own person. I can't roll my eyes. If I get offended, I can't roll my eyes. I don't understand, how do they make that Will's problem? Yes, he saw it, he was triggered, he reacted. But that's all on him. That is all on him. I just don't, y'all, I'm telling y'all, it feels like, and he came and look, if he would have bought her and she would have said something, it would have been a whole nother mess, right? No, we're not doing that. So it's just, I don't know. You guys, please, when people make choices, know that there are consequences, and that's just what it is. So I love that he took accountability for that. Now, is she back there with the AK-47 or whatever? I don't know. I don't know. It don't make no sense to me. I feel like, come on, y'all. Let's use some common sense. Yes, we do know that women have the influence over men, and but I don't think that that's where they are in their marriage. Like, they feel like they are partners. Now, the way he kind of did some things, and like, I felt like he tried to protect his wife or whatever. Like, he laughed uncomfortably at the joke. She visibly rolled her eyes because she was offended. He saw that. He got up and did what he did. There was nothing said. There was nothing implied. It was, I didn't like the joke. Hello? Can we not like jokes? Is that okay? I don't know. You let me know. Can we not like jokes and not let it be a big deal? And what the hell is Jada going to do to Will? Like that's what I want to know. And like I said, when I was talking to other people, I was talking to this guy. I was just like, well, if he feels abused or if he feels mistreated in any kind of way, guess what? It's still on Will to take the actions to get out of the marriage. Not say bad marriage for life. He's still putting himself in the position. It's on him. I feel like they have an open marriage, an open relationship, and they want to be happy as individuals. They have a non-traditional marriage, and I think that is okay, but it comes with the scrutiny that it comes with everybody with their Bible thumpers and all of those things. So it kind of gives like two different things. Like they won't come out and be honest. But however, those been the rumors for the longest, right? Let me read some of these comments. He should not be alone. What you mean? Icy Kitty, why? Why shouldn't he be alone? You think girl, if Jada would have got on that stage, ooh. Actually, y'all, I don't think Jada will see him. Oh wow. He does look medicated. Like he looks, look, let me put this back up. He looks, y'all, look at his eyes. You know, I know he's getting older or whatever. I don't know what is going on, but his eyes, he looks really, really like tired. He looks dazed and confused. Like, I mean, I really feel bad for him. I really, really feel bad for him. He could be medicated. He could be, because that was a traumatic experience. And then so drama. More is it possible being messy because because never Will Smith came up and slapped. Wait a minute. I ain't get that, boo. Drama more. Is it possible so being messy because never Will Smith came up, slapped Chris Rock his face like that Oscars act? Okay, boo. I can't make that one out. I can't make that one out. But let's go ahead and continue. I'm gonna go ahead and click.
Or people who expressed that you let them down. People who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down. So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And, you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Okay. That was a lot. That was a lot. And you know what? I really commend him for really, hey Samara, spelling out how that trauma affected him and made him feel ashamed. And he's trying to be remorseful, and he's trying to learn and grow out of the situation. He's trying to learn and grow and not feel like he's a piece of shit, because guess what? At the end of the day, it's still me. Like, I still have to carry on in this life no matter what somebody thinks of me. So he cannot continue to he got to work through it. So that's why you didn't hear from him for three and a half months or so, because he's working through the feelings. Now, there was a question in this interview that he deflected the fuck off. Like, he was like, I'm not answering that in the nicest way possible. He was not answering that. He didn't touch it. And I'm going to tell you why once we get to it. I think it's the next question. What do y'all think? Okay, let's see what's in the comments. Hey, Samara. HA. Will and Jada are not together. Right. That's what this is an arrangement. This is an arrangement between them. This is a lot of times back in the day, marriages were business agreements, right? You remember? They were business agreements. The women were wedded to the men and they joined houses. Did what they had to do to broker whatever. Now we didn't got into this whole love, marrying for love and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, it's still a contract. So depending on how you want to work it, I feel like this is a business arrangement between them. That's what I feel. I feel like they may feel like they are like, how people like my soulmate or somebody, like somebody I'm good friends with, and I can love you for life and all of these things, but they got to do things to make themselves happy and they are comfortable with how that plays out, and they have to get the consent of both parties, but they are still together. I don't think that they're together in a traditional sense, but I don't think that they are not together. So that's what I think. So isn't it too late to do this apology? And he spoke to that in the first one. But there is a loophole. William Lawrence, he said that he was in the fault because of course they didn't tell him to leave. He stayed his black ass in that seat and he got his award. He did his acceptance speech. He didn't apologize. He didn't apologize. That's why I said when sorry is not enough. I feel like this is the right thing to do. However, karma, I think something else. So we'll get in there. I feel his apology. I felt it. I thought it was genuine, but I have a caveat. Keep listening. Okay, so right, okay. Hey Tracy Lee, how you doing, boo? I believe it's a business arrangement too. Yeah, he wants her, but she's completely checked out. Is that why he looks so heartbroken? He looked like a sad puppy, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, he looked like a sad puppy. But we'll keep going. Let's continue. I'm about to hit mute, and then we're gonna keep going. I could have sworn. I could have sworn there was something else. He said he wasn't going to unpack all of that. He said there are nuances. And what I say to that, I feel like he believes that if we were in any other setting, that still would have happened. He still would have felt that feeling and he still would have done, those would have still been his actions. To me, I feel like in an attempt to protect his wife, to honor his wife, or whatever, however, like we don't know what they kind of went through with that whole thing. And maybe, and like I said, when comedians are up there and when people are saying things, you give off a natural laughter. Because if you notice, Jada also laughed after Chris Rock said he just slapped the shit out of me. And she did kind of like a uncomfortable laugh too because everybody else was laughing. When you're in big spaces like that, don't y'all laugh when other people are laughing? Case in point, there are a lot of when we be on a panel on Lamont's channel and or other people's channel, you see me on it, and they are talking kind of negatively about or making fun of. I'm not gonna say talking negatively, whatever, however they want to perceive it. When they have a lot of times you'll see me do this. I'll turn my camera off because I don't want to have the appearance that I'm laughing at someone, at someone's expense. So a lot of times when they get on these tangents and start laughing and talking about the D and all of the stuff with the P Valley, you know what we're doing down to the valley. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to come across as laughing at someone else expense or whatever an experience. So that is, I think, what is going on in bigger settings. I think people are just like, like a chuckle. Like maybe she wasn't in on the skit. She was like, maybe it was a skit. Maybe it was I don't know what the fuck just happened. Like, you need time to process that. And then when he started screaming, we was like, oh shit, this is real. You know what I'm saying? So it was a little weird. So I don't know. She might have completely checked out, but I still think that there's love there. He did not recover from the August affair. And I don't know. I can't speak to that. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like they have an open marriage and an open relationship because I believe August said that he had his consent. Like he knew. It was just that August handled the situation wrong. Like that thing blowing up and him writing songs, and then they had to come down to the table talk. Child, it was a fool. It was a fool. It was embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? When we have an agreement, like everybody has to be in agreement. All parties need to be in agreement. It was handled not right. It wasn't handled right. It just wasn't handled right. So I don't know. I don't know. She probably has. I mean, I feel like to a certain extent, if you're in an open relationship, I just think the togetherness is different than what we think it is. And just be mindful and let people, kind of do that or something. I don't know. Jada didn't even try to pull him back. HEA, did you know that Jada had like a 6 foot train on her dress? And she honestly didn't even know what he was going up there to do. Did she know that's what he was going up there to do? Like, I'm in a moment. I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, no, I'm not. Me and my 6 foot train going to run on the stage behind Will making a bigger spectacle. Then what? Child, no. It's a no for me. An open relationship to me is stick and move, no feelings. But she and August were in love, so it hit him differently. I mean, I understand that. I can get that. I can get that. I can get that. I can get that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know. Who makes the rules? I don't know. I know we not privy to their rules, but I feel like they should have just like kind of, made it apparent. But like I said, I feel like in any other setting, if that would have happened, it still would have went down the same way. And I think that's when Will said he's not trying to unpack that right now. And I was like, because he hasn't. Because I almost feel like he almost still feels justified in his actions. I'm protecting my wife. Y'all know he has a trauma from back in the day, his father being abusive to his mother, and he felt like he couldn't protect his mother. So that is a trauma as well. And he's talked about it, but it takes a long time to kind of like work through these things where you come to a radical acceptance in your heart and have made peace with it. And maybe that's just not that just ain't where he at. If you guys are watching me over at Facebook, come on over to YouTube and join the conversation. I'll be glad to talk to you and read your comments on the broadcast as well. Thank you. Not to run, but to at least try to grab his arm or calm him down when he returned. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I got you. I got you. Other people try to console him. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I just don't know. I just don't know. I feel like the apology was genuine. I feel like he took accountability for it. But do y'all understand this thing where they always want to blame and vilify the woman for a man's actions? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like victim blaming. Like, almost like when, you've been assaulted or whatever, and then, oh, she shouldn't have wore them short skirts. Oh, she shouldn't have had her cleavage out. What? We're not doing that. You put the onus where the onus belongs. Yes, Samara. And that is on him as well. And if he doesn't, whose fault is it? Like I said, he is 50 plus years old. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have to release yourself from taking on other people's shit. Once you do that, life will become so much easier if you just carry your own shit and let other people carry their shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, don't do that. Just don't do that. That is just like, no. And most women have been programmed and conditioned to be like that and do that. But it's time to shake that off because you need to release yourself from other people's shit. I'm just saying. It'll make life so much easier. That's all. And I do agree that he should cut his losses. If that's where he feels that it needs to go, if they feel like they're under too much public scrutiny and they're not really happy, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's what they've done. Like, if they're having an open relationship and he says, go make yourself happy because I can't make you happy. Happiness is an inside job. If he says, go ahead and make yourself happy, I'm going to make myself happy. What does that sound like to y'all? Because it sounds like an open relationship to me. So at the end of the day, I don't know what it looks like or whatever, but I just, I don't know. I just want people to have a different perspective and just know that they aren't in the traditional sense of a relationship. And this is a business arrangement. So yeah, definitely let people have their own shit. You got enough shit, don't you? I know I do. I got enough shit. I do. And so I decided to release everybody else's shit and let them own their shit. But anyway, that was the video. It was a cute little 5-minute video. I actually thought it was like 4 questions on there. I don't know. Like I said, he said he didn't want to unpack it. So maybe that was me saying, okay, he didn't really say why he did it. He didn't say why he didn't. Like, it was a total deflection. He was just like, I was in a fog. And I was just like, no, because he still feels justified in his actions. And if it was to happen again today, or in another setting, like if it was outside or if it was, at some kind of comedy show and Jaden Wills decided to be there, he probably still would have did it. I felt like he felt strong in his conviction, but he came out here and did the right thing. He did the right thing. So, yeah. Yes, definitely. And you learn that so late in life and you miss so much of your life that you could have, enjoyed and without trying to take on other people's stuff and, do for people who weren't worthy of it and all that stuff. Yes, release it, release it. Cause did y'all watch Mary J. Blige on Angie Martinez? And I love the space that she's in, but I hate that she found this so late in life. I wish women, young ladies, would get this advice and listen sooner rather than later. And stop wasting, stop giving your good years up. Listen to your heart, y'all. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. It's and a lot of times listen to yourself, not for the person. Everybody wants to be in a relationship. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But sometimes that's just not where it's at. Sometimes you got to focus on yourself, and we get hyper wanting to be in a relationship and all this stuff too soon, and you take on society's ideas, the marriage, the picket fence, the 2.5 kids and all that stuff, and then you find out later in life that it was a scam, y'all. When you sign up for that stuff, you become a slave, you become somebody's maid, butler, uh washwoman, Uber driver. Going, make sure that's what you want to do for real, because it is a huge, huge burden. You know what I'm saying? Like, just really know what you know. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, and stop getting so caught up in, the razzle dazzle of this whole society, this 2.5 in a marriage, because half the time it is trash. Okay. So you learn that a little later on in life, but by that time, you done wasted all your good years, girl. Yes, those people are still stuck. Come on. Doormat, yes. Mattress, mule. Mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, Pam. We're not doing that. So, yes, that's what I said. Just kind of, listen. If y'all haven't, check it out, because Mary is in a beautiful space and she looks damn good to be 51 fucking years old, looking good like that, snatched like that. You know why she looks so good? Because she ain't got no damn kids. She ain't got no kids about to tear your edges out. She ain't got no man later for that nigga. Look, come on, Murray. You live your best life. But I just hate that it's at this. You know what I'm saying? 51. She still look good. Any man would be lucky to have her. Okay. So yes, I just love it. I just love it, love it, love it. And just make sure y'all are in relationships that are good for you. That's one little thing that we can say. Let's make sure we are in healthy, loving relationships that are reciprocal in nature. I had bought that you remember that topic that I brought up one at a hidden gem, and the girls didn't want to hear it because Jazzy Brown, she was talking that nonsense and everybody got mad and they didn't want to hear it. But people need to hear that, because it kind of, the programming, the conditioning that Black women have been subjugated to, struggle love, doing all these things and all that stuff. If you hear it and it sounds crazy, then maybe you won't do it. Maybe you won't perpetuate it. Maybe you be like, that ain't okay. I do that. Ooh, listen to how that sound. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I might come back and do some more reaction videos. It depends on how good this one do. But I mean, I just kind of like talking to you guys. I appreciate the time. I'm not gonna keep you long. I can't believe I've been on here for almost 40 minutes. Listen, don't forget to come back we're gonna be on Monique Nicole's channel tonight at 9:15, talking hot topics. Y'all know I got the whole thing already set up. Let's talk about it. Like, I want to do a segment like that as well. It's similar to Top of the Blogs, like what It's Rocks does or whatever, kind of talking about the current events, and then just have a discussion about it. I'm still trying to figure out whether or not I want to do a live. I kind of like the lives. I like the lives. Y'all was in here rocking with me. Or if I want to do a pre-recording. If it's quick and I can just jump on here and I don't look too bad, child, I will come on come on and do a quick live. But other than that, it might be pre-recorded, because I like to put my little I like to put my little my little clips and stuff.
Look upon him as he rides.
Hey, look. I like to put my little I like to put my little clips in, and something that's funny or whatever. So yeah, so I like that part in the editing process, being able to kind of convey what's in my mind when I'm listening to, when I'm putting it together and stuff like that. But to get more content out, it might just be easy to go live. So thank you guys for sticking with me. Remember, we are going on Hidden Gems on my channel this Thursday. And Game of Thrones, you guys, catch my Game of Thrones on Friday nights. I know y'all be out there, the outside is open and everything, and y'all be going out there partying and stuff. But come catch us for Game of Thrones. Those numbers are really, really sad. They are sad. I don't know if you guys have been turned off since the show. I don't know, like if we not just doing it for you, but we love talking Game of Thrones. So come check us out every now and again on Friday nights at 10 o'clock. So yeah, that's what's coming up on the channel. I definitely got P Valley coming up, so you wait for it. I might do a live for that one, because it was good, baby. It was juicy and it was good. And I don't want to keep having y'all wait weeks and weeks for the videos just because I'm trying to edit it perfectly. So if I got it up, it's in the queue, then maybe I'll just play it just the way I played the Will Smith, and we'll just talk about it and have a discussion. Y'all let me know in the comments if that's what you want me to continue to do, because that will help me get them out better if y'all rock with me. So yeah, I definitely want to do it. But y'all know I love P Valley. And don't forget to go to the Spot Real Talk to check out the interview that I did with Big T over there on that platform. So check that out. Support that. Leave your comments down below talking about you love the diva and her question. Come on. Show me some love over there too. Okay. So I will see you guys later on tonight on Mo's channel. Monique Nicole, 915 Hot Topics. Bye.